Well, we weren't supposed to not go in the attack in the second period, so we were killing ourselves in the second period. We started a bad turnover, led to a goal. We had penalties, bad change-ups, things that make you win and lose championships. And we talk about it all the time. And the players were the first ones to know. So I think they felt that we could do a lot better. But yes, we talked about what we need to do better and come out in the third period. And I think we were kind of waiting for things to happen in the second period. And our focus wasn't right. And we just got back and reloaded and came out the way we're supposed to play, with a lot of enthusiasm and not being scared to lose, but being hungry to win.
The guys were talking about how they were happy they won, but they were pretty muted about it, and not to try and forget this right away. I mean, how hard did you put that in their minds, or is that kind of, did they take that on themselves?
I think we're at the point now that it used to be the coaching staff always trying to make sure these things are dealt with and their attitude suits the moment. Our players have really learned over this year to want more all the time. And we've won, but there was a 1-minute celebration. That was it, because there's nothing done. And we know that last year Boston was up, like, it was 3-0, and they lost. And they were a very good team. And so it's going to be very difficult to get that fourth one, whenever we're going to get it. And it's not about thinking about just tomorrow or the next days and when it's going to happen. It's our job to make sure that we're focused and we do our job and not get all emotional about the end result.
Mike Hugel's been around this league a few years, and he just told the media that he's never seen a team that's so calm when it's down and just knows it's going to score. He said it's like they just flip a switch. I mean, that's a veteran guy. Where do you suspect this comes from on your team, this characteristic that he's talking about?
Well, it was a lot of work during the entire year. I mean, the guys who followed us all year long there, I'll tell you that was our trademark. We always come back in the third period. So we came back from 3 goals, 2 goals, 1 goal, and it was something that we've done all year. So it's not something that we've switched on and off just for the playoffs. If it was that, it wouldn't happen. I think everything's a habit, and we've made it a habit this year to believe that in third periods we can make it happen, and it's all in the mind. It's basically, if you can't see it, it won't happen. So players have worked real hard this year at seeing it happen before it did, and it's paying off down the playoff circle.
Right.
There was a report near the end of the game that Wayne Fleming is awake and alert and talking. Just wondering if you could confirm that, and if you can, how special does it make this night all around now?
Well, it was the first thing that we talked about with the players after the game. We didn't even talk about the win and the players of the game. Yes, I did get information from Steve that his wife, Wayne's wife, had talked to Steve, and it said that the operation was over and that he was awake and alert, which is something extremely positive for the type of operation that he had to go through. So for us, any positive note on Wayne is big for us.
Get your thoughts on the Stamkos goal and how that changed the momentum, and have you seen a difference in Steven from game 1 of the postseason to where he is now?
You know what, at the end there, if our guys could have gone off, he was going on for the last 30 seconds. That says a lot, because when you put on these guys out there in the last 30 seconds, it's not to go score in the open nets, to make sure that the other team doesn't score in your net. And I had him out there getting ready for it. Obviously the guys stay in our zone a lot and stuff, but I'm real proud of him. He's gone a long, long way, very, very fast. And it's not just the goals. I mean, if you look at his back checks tonight, I mean, there was a desperate attitude that everybody could draw from. And he's a youngster, and so I'm really impressed by him. And it gets better and better every week. And when you get guys like that, and you get other guys like Jones, for instance, today, Blair Jones was instrumental for the win for us today, because we're short-staffed forwards. We're playing 11 forwards. Played 7 games. Guys are exhausted, and we needed him to play more minutes, and he did. Not only did he play them, he was outstanding out there. He back check, caught up some of their top guys, put a lot of pressure on them, kept the puck in. So it was a big game for him, and we absolutely needed it today.
you downplayed momentum from game to game, but how about the momentum from those 2 goals in the third period?
Well, obviously, within the same period, within the same game, there is momentum. And when I talk about momentum, usually it's not from period to period. To me, when we go back in the room, the momentum's out now, it starts back at 0, but obviously, it is a game of momentum. And during the play, in the same period, you do get some momentum. From game to game, from period to period, I don't really believe in that, in the momentum. You make it what you wanted at that moment, and that's basically the message that we gave ourselves after the second period, was that, they were playing very well. They're a terrific team, but we helped them a little bit with some of the stuff that we certainly don't want in our game. So we figured that if we correct that, we at least give ourselves a chance for the third period, and we did get momentum in the third period. Our guys were relentless. They really were. They wanted it badly.